Hello everyone, it's Robin here, and are you ready to talk books? I am so ready to talk books, and I'm really excited because today that's what we're gonna do. I have my first book of the month box here of 2023. Yes, another year and another good page to turn. Super, super fun. So I've been a member of Book of the Month for a little over a year now, and I have really enjoyed it. Book of the Month is a monthly book subscription where they curate some really fun books with new authors, new releases, sometimes pre-releases, which is really awesome. You're given between 5 and 7 books to choose from, but then after you choose a book, you can also do add-on, and they're all hard copy, and the add-ons are roughly in the $10 range, which makes it very economical, and I love it. I've been introduced to some new authors that I may not have read had I not, found them through here. So I really, really like it for that. You can also skip a month if you want to, and it's just been a lot of fun. I'll put a link down below so that you can check it out if you like to, but right now I want to check out January because I know this box is chock full of some romance. Yes, so let's open her up. Whew. So you've got great taste as always, and you know what? I did say full of romance, and we have Lunar Love right at the top. If that doesn't scream romance, I don't know what does. Let's check this out. So this is my pick from the books this month. It is Lunar Love by Lauren Kung Jessen, and just check out this cover. Oh my gosh, look at all the vibrant colors, the deep, deep blues with the reds and oranges and pinks and yellows. Absolutely love this. I'm excited to check this one out. So this is a debut novel, and it was released this month. So it's fresh off the presses, so to speak, right? I am really excited about this because it follows two characters, Olivia Huang Christensen as well as Bennett O'Brien. So Olivia is taking over her grandmother's matchmaking business, which I find interesting and fascinating too. So her grandmother had this matchmaking business which ran on the old Chinese tradition of like animal attraction. So she followed the Chinese zodiac system, which I find fascinating. So I'm really excited about that alone. But then along comes Bennett O'Brien, who is LA's most famous bachelor, and he builds this dating app, which is destroying this matchmaking business. And it sounds a little bit like You've Got Mail, right? Think about it. It kind of does. So what's fun about this book, not only is there some interesting traditions to read about and learn about, but the quick read on it says that there's humor involved, some foodie stuff, some tech stuff, which is kind of fun, but also it's an enemies to lovers trope, and I love that. I love that so much, which again, You've Got Mail, right? I love it. I love it. So let's see. It says, always a matchmaker and never a match. So Olivia and Bennett go head to head with their businesses, and they make a deal. They'll find a match for each other, and whoever falls in love loses, which is just fun. But Olivia is dealing with someone who's already adept at stealing business ideas, so what's stopping him from stealing her heart too? Well, we knew where that was going, didn't we? Oh my gosh, this sounds like so much fun. So I really do like to look at the covers of these books. Look how gorgeous that is. So it's kind of that really, really pretty blue with this kind of mustard yellow color. And I like to also see how many pages are in this book. So 328. And you know what? I try not to look at what's on the last page because I don't like to read the last page, but I saw the very top, pan frying the dumplings. So I don't know, is there recipes involved? It did say foodie. Oh my gosh, so that could be really exciting. So I'm excited to read this book for so many reasons, and this may be one of the next ones on my list. Okay, let's see what else there is, because there were 7 books to choose from, and in the past I've picked one book and then gone through my list of other books that I wanted, but this time I chose 2 of the books. I didn't even know you could do it, because I have now one of the other books. It's called The Reunion, and it's by Kayla Olson, and I am super excited about this one as well. Check it out. This cover is so pretty. I love the color combination with the pink into the orange and the yellow. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. One of my favorite color combinations indeed. Yes, love it. So this book is listed as a light read. Yes, please. Sometimes we need some of that. But it also is listed as a second chance romance, which I love. I love second chance romance. And you know, this book is exactly as it appears, a reunion of sorts. So let's check it out. It follows Liv Latimer. So Liv grew up the main character of a teen drama called Girl on the Verge. And she spent her entire life trying to be perfect, just like her character. And you know, you can imagine that in Hollywood, right? You can totally imagine that. I mean, we've seen some of those kind of cases happen. So she's the character, and some things happened in her life. Her father passed away, and then there was a betrayal of her on-screen love interest, who was also her off-screen best friend, whose name is Ransom Joel. And once all that happened, she just wanted nothing to do with being in the spotlight anymore. So I'm wondering exactly what happened. I know her father passing away would be a big thing, but what happened between them, right? Well, fast forward 20 years later, a big streaming service decided to bring all the cast together for a reunion. Now, we just saw a reunion of sorts like that with Friends, right? Did you watch that? So they brought the cast together for a reunion, and she sees Ransom, and kind of old patterns play back and forth, and they fall into some kind of rhythm. And then there's chatter and talk about a new series and that type of stuff. And what it says near the end here, she begins to question whether there's room in the spotlight for her real life happy ending. So I think she might have eyes for Ransom, right? Sometimes real life happy endings require going off script. So yeah, that sounds really cool. So maybe, so they were on-screen love interest. So there was probably, was it real? Was it not real? Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So let's check out this book cover. It is an interesting mustard and like a plum color. So that's interesting, right? Cool, cool. And it says it's a light read, but it's not that thin. It's oh, that's acknowledgments. So 309 pages. So yeah, that's a pretty quick read. Okay, I'm excited about this one too. This book was also released in January. So both books were released in January. Now I said this was another one of the picks from Book of the Month. I did not know you could choose 2 picks. But the way you do it is you choose your one pick, and then if you were to choose another pick, it says you already picked one. But I favored it, so it put it in my TBR list on there, and I went to the TBR list and picked it from there as an add-on. Let me do it. So apparently you can do that. You all probably knew that, but I just found out. Okay, let's check out the next book. It's another bit of a romance, and it's Ellen Hilderbrand's Troubles in Paradise. And look at that. I'm just loving the paradise vibes here. So here we have some tropical island scene, hanging out in a hammock. Yes, please, I'm up for that. So Troubles in Paradise is the 3rd and final book of a series, which I'm really excited about because I love having a series, just being able to read them one after another. And this follows Irene Steele, whose husband, so Irene lived in the States and her husband was in a plane crash somewhere over the Caribbean. In past books, she went out there to find out what happened, and she realized that he was living some kind of double life. Well, in this book, she has moved to the island of St. John, and with her 2 sons. And it says here she just settled in the villa on St. John where her husband Russ had been living a double life. But a visit from the FBI brings it all open again and shares that it might not quite have been what it seemed, and it probably wasn't an accident, and all kinds of things are happening. So it kind of opens everything up again. And reading the series, it does promise that this book will answer all the questions and complete everything. So I'm pretty excited about that. There's also a storm that's gathering strength over the Atlantic. There's surprises that are in store for the Steeles. There's help from a mysterious source, and a new beginning in paradise that has become their home. So it says here, at last all will be revealed about the secrets and the lies that brought Irene and her sons to St. John, and the truth will utterly transform them. Oh my gosh, that sounds exciting. So it says here, travel to the bright Caribbean one last time in a dramatic, satisfying conclusion to the nationally best-selling Paradise trilogy. So I love that, I love that. So I have the other books here. I want to show these to you. So we have, the first is Winter in Paradise. And then the second book is What Happens in Paradise. And then now I have the third book, Troubles in Paradise. So that's really exciting because I have all 3 books and I got them all from Book of the Month, which is really fun because having a complete series just makes me excited to want to start reading them and get involved in them. And I've been able to do that through Book of the Month. I've also collected another series through them, and that's the Alice Hoffman Practical Magic series. Oh my gosh, I have those books too. I'm excited to really, I've only read a couple of them, so I'm excited to really get into those. And yeah, I'm excited about all these too. Let me share my bookmark with you. It says, girls just want to have books from Book of the Month. So you get a bookmark each month too. So that's very nice. Oh my gosh. So of all of these books, so Trouble in Paradise, that's not going to be my first read because I need to read the other ones first. But I also have here The Reunion, as well as Lunar Love, which were both released this month. One of them was just released like this week. So it's really exciting. I know I'm pretty interested in Lunar Love, actually. That might be one of my next ones. So yeah, let me know what you think. And are there any series out there that you're reading that you love? I absolutely love series, similar to binge watching shows, because you need to get to know the people. And I like that. I like hanging out with the same people for an extended length of time, but I'd love to know about some series that you're reading. So this was a lot of fun. I will link Book of the Month down below if you are interested in checking them out and getting some books for yourself. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, I don't even know which one to start with.